Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How is it going? I would like to thank you for your coming today. And let me start by introduce myself. My name is aris salman and I am from Galuh University. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to present about pragmatic presumption used in the movie Altered Breed to Terabithia. Okay, there are table of content of my presentation. The first is introduction, two is review of the literature, and the third is methodology. Firstly, I want to talk about background of the study. Language is an important means of communication which is used to communicate, to convey and ideas of information, to interact to each other. It also to develop knowledge. The study about language is called linguistics. One of linguistic aspects is a concern with a pragmatic, and one of research of pragmatic is perception. According to Becker in 1992, as cited in Thias in 2013, pragmatic is a concern with the study of meaning as communicated by speaker or writer and interpreted by a listener or a reader. The next material about research question. The research question number 1 is what type of perception are used in the Bride to Terabithia movie, and research question number 2 is what is the meaning of pragmatic presumption used in Terabithia movie. And the purpose of the study number 1 is to find out the types of perception used in Bride of Terabithia, and purpose of the study number 2 is to find out the meaning of presumption used in the Terabithia. The next material about review of the literature. An overview of the movie Bride to Terabithia. Bride to Terabithia is American drama fantasy movie, and it is one of the Disney movie which is directed by Gabor Krupsko. It is adapted from a novel of Catherine Peterson with the same title. It released on February 16, 2007 in United States with the duration is 19.5 minutes. The movie introduced by Lauren Levin and Hal Lieberman, and the story is written by Catherine Peterson. The movie started by some famous American young stars such as Jas Henderson, Amna Sophia Robb, and Billy Madison. In 2008, the movie was nominated for 7 awards, of which it won 5. In the next material is previous study. Firstly, the study which conducted Rico and Happis in 2012 attempted an analysis of persuasion used in the movie Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. The result of the study is documented. The discussion of pragmatic presumption in the study of the author of the study also state that presumptions are all things, or what is the mind of someone about everything that exists in the world is the paper the author used descriptive research method. Because all the data come from the movie and the data is analyzed based on theories and have been found. The next material is research methodology. Number 1 is research design, and number 2 is research participant, number 3 research site, number 4 is data collection, and the last is data analysis. The research methodology, number 1 is research design. The method used in the research is qualitative by seeking and observing the material that continue to the written on analysis in order to obtain the required data. The course of qualitative research design an in-depth interpreting of individual and the small group systematic observation of behavior and analysis of documentary data in according Darlington and Dorothy in 2002. And number 2 is instrumental of research. The instrumental will use the writer himself by the evidence which had connected with the question to watch the movie and the other reference to support the result. And the next material is technique of analysis. The research data from the writer taught about presumption are found in the breadth of the two Terabithia movie and the result of the analysis. And number 2, the research interpreting what the author meant in context of utterance in the movie. And number 3, the researcher analyzes the pragmatic presumption of the utterance. The number 4, the researcher makes the conclusion. Number 3 is unit of analysis. Unit of analysis of the research. The movie is Catherine Peterson Big to Terabithia. This movie was published in 1977. So there are final point of my presentation today. Are there any question on that? Well, let's bring on the end of my presentation. Thank you for your great attention. See you next occasion. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.